are starting Gears of War 2. We are going to have to exit to the menu. Probably not today, next time. After Act 4, because we're doing it chronologically. In this game, after Act 4... Hold on, I wrote it down. After Act 4, Chapter 2, you get the Deleted Scene DLC, which is a deleted chapter of the game, and they added it later as downloadable content, but it takes place right after that. So let's go ahead and start solo campaign. I've already beaten this game, but... Welcome to Delta. And we're going back on Insane. So what was your Xbox handle before you changed it? Before that, it was Lord Vader. Which, I had that for years. And then when I switched it to... That's why when PlayStation let you change the name, I was so happy. Because that was the first time everything was able to match. Yeah, you don't have to play anymore. Chair beat the game. You should know the chair threatened to kill me. Insane! Alright, let's do it.
It began, as always, with the desire.
The graphics took a little hit. There's no Ultimate Edition.
The hunger to consume. Inevitably, this led to conflict. Humanity fought an endless battle against itself.
It's Pendulum Wars.
Forced to unite against a power far greater than it had ever known. But even united, humanity left only destruction in its wake. Despite their best efforts at survival, the humans of Sierra continued to march blindly.
I felt bad for this Carmine. Yeah, this one was rough.
Misguided attempts at retaliation were only leading them ever closer to extinction. They had thought us crippled by their weapons of mass destruction. But to survive is to endure and prosper. And we have most certainly survived.
They're like cockroaches, man.
Jacinto now stands as the last bastion of humanity. A final, desperate defense in the face of impossible odds. In a way, I pity them. But humanity, as always, brought this war upon itself.
What do you want about this Carmine? This one went out like a man. Yeah, the first one, you just like got sniped out of nowhere. He didn't last. I remember this game came out when I was working at Best Buy, and we had a midnight release. It was packed, man. It was awesome. We were playing. We had like a customer like deathmatch night before the game's release, like at 6 p.m. till midnight. So everyone came and started playing and fighting each other and shit. It was so cool. Eventually, corporate cracked down and said we weren't allowed to do those anymore, though.
Those gears were guarding Pomeroy Depot.
Damn, that's just down the road.
Exactly. They're moving deeper every day.
This one had a really good story, though. I think this one might have had the best storyline, maybe. I wonder if any of these guys die from testosterone ODs or all the steroids.
But for how much longer?
Okay, I'm heading to the hospital now. I need to check on that lead.
Thanks, Anya. Good luck, all right?
Sergeant Phoenix!
New Carmine.
Phoenix? Delta Squad?
I always like to play as Carmine in multiplayer because he has a helmet.
Green as grass by the looks of it. Time to train the Rook?
No, we're not going to train. That's just an excuse to throw in a training level. Skip training.
Attacks at Pomeroy? Hell no. They need me on patrol, not training some jumpy kid.
Of course.
Alright, see you later,
See
William.
you inside.
Thank you for the masterful glitch advice.
Carmine, sir! Reporting for duty, sir!
Welcome to Jacinto, Private. Your first order is to guard this spot. You stay here until we get back from patrol.
But sir, there's nothing here to guard.
Sounds like a good first assignment to me. Stay put. We'll be back, kid.
I hope Gears 5 has a Carmine.
Still here, Marcus. Tell Dom I may have a lead on his phone, but it doesn't look...
What's the name of Carmine in Gears 4? I don't think I played long enough to
A
meet
lead
Carmine
on
in that
agenda,
one.
but it doesn't look like she... I'll fill you in later, Dom. I have to get back to control.
All right, Anya. Good luck.
Damn, for an Xbox 360 game that's not remastered, this game still looks really damn good.
Let's move.
It's impressive. Hey, Ron Moore, welcome. You just made it to the very beginning of Gears 2? Did they say there were 5 Carmines? I don't know. I don't think you learned his name in 4. Oh, that sucks. I guess his name is just Carmine.
Ty, good to see you.
Ty's cool.
What are
I
we
always like
looking
Ty.
at?
Locust Raid, follow me.
Locust got some serious sacks coming in here like this.
Doubt it has anything to
I think
do
the one in
with
Gears 4 was still Clayton.
They
Oh, it
just
was still
don't
him?
realize they've been sent on a suicide run.
Maybe they're just desperate.
Oh no, we'll find out when I stream Gears 4.
Maybe the light mass bomb hit them harder than we thought. Or maybe something else is going down in the hollow. I don't know.
I like Dizzy in this one. Yeah, Dizzy was funny.
Heads up, Delta. Some of these patients have rust lung.
By the way, all these people you see, like you said, they have rust lung. That's like a condition from breathing in the fuel that was underground.
Okay,
And
take
since we
position
blew up
along
that
these
bomb,
windows. I take
it
the far
basically,
Okay,
I don't know,
Delta,
carpet
back
bombed it in like the
online.
atmosphere.
We have confirmed
So now people are
Locust
suffering
presence
from
in the
like
hospital.
almost like a lung cancer thing.
Are in the hospital.
So I'm telling you, as these games progress, each one ends like, oh, we won. And then it just gets worse and worse. Every situation.
Hold fire till they're right below us. We want to get as many of them.
Yeah,
in the
Gears 5 is
courtyard
coming
as
out
we
next
can.
month. I'm going to stream it, probably not right when it comes out, though, which sucks. It probably affect the views, but oh well. I want to stream them in order. So we'll get to 2, or we'll get to 4 as soon as we beat. As soon as we beat 3, we'll get to 4, and then after that, we'll jump right into 5. Even if it's a little late, it's fine.
Now, shoot the tags. Nail these bastards.
Yeah, eat that!
Yeah! Oh, hell yeah. The blood looks a little juicier in this game.
Control.
Like a bright Kool-Aid
Where's
red.
the power?
Almost there, Delta. Got it.
I don't know which Gears I like better, this or 3. I like them both, man. They're both really good.
Delta out.
I think 3's my favorite, though.
These guys got
Rust lung, emotion sickness. Cases have been popping up all over since the light mass bombing. It's a horrible way for a warrior to die.
To my understanding, the one in Gears 4 has never been confirmed to be part of that family.
They say it's not.
If his name's
but I
Carmine,
keep my
though,
distance.
he's got to.
no argument here.
Or, I mean, I guess he doesn't have to, but within the Gears universe, it would make sense.
They're trying to fall back. Keep hitting them. Keep hitting them.
My trusty Lancer, I need a long shot. Aha!
This is control.
They're attacking hospitals now.
All units on high alert.
See, you know what I think is cool? This game, story-wise, is kind of like Halo 2. You know how in Halo 2, you find out more about the other side? You find out, like, how the Covenant, Civil War, and all that's going on. It's kind of like that. You start learning more about the Locust in this one, and all the shit they're going through, and why they're coming up on the surface so often. Rust lung is related to the Lambda disease, right? But after the light mass bombing, it gets a lot worse. So it's like every time the humans do something to win the war, they fuck up the planet even more.
Roger that, 75. This is control. Requesting reinforcements to the hospital.
By the way, how's the audio for the game? Is it okay? Is it too loud, too low? Chainsaw! Let me chainsaw! Oh. Yeah, got him. Juicy. Alright, let's get the hell outside. Oh! Is that a sniper rifle? Does he have one? No. Damn it, I thought he did. I don't care, I just want a hammer on. Tip for everything. Oh. I even want one for indoors. They'll be like, you can't use it, you're indoors. They'll be like, it's okay, just blast the building. It's fine. Sounds good. Audio seems fine, but I'm using headphones. Alright, cool. Oh, come on. Set me back over here. I gotta be more careful. I'm still riding on the good feeling from destroying ROM with a glitch. You know what? There you go. Kaboom! That would have been cool in 3D. I think this guy's alive, though. Oh no, he's dead. Sweet. What I remember most about this game is when I first saw Carmine in the playable section, he was cutting a locust in half with a lancer. His one victory. I like to think the Carmine family is like Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny. They all look like there's thousands of them. That's hilarious. I remember that in the cartoon for Pokemon. That was funny when they showed like a family photo in one part and they all look exactly the same. But they're cousins or some shit.
Control, we have visuals on incoming Reavers.
Oh, hell yeah. They're all getting blown away. Watch. Oh, no. None of them did. I don't think. Oh, come on, man. That landed right there. Ooh. Got Ty, get out of the way, man. My Samoan friend. Actually, can't really be Samoan. I'm not on Earth. Close enough. Isn't Clayton a lot bigger than Carmine? Yeah, Clayton is huge. I love Clayton. You guys will see him in Gears of War 3. Hey, Goblin, what's up, man? Long time no see.
Sweet.
Yeah, Goblin, I was telling you last stream, some viewer said that you gave a super chat because it popped up in the notification and there was nothing. That's so weird. Like, nothing actually happened, but a notification, just a ghost notification popped up. Have you heard about the gambling shit, the new 2K game? How they were talking about it's rated more kid-friendly? Yeah. I actually saw the Angry Joe rants on that, and it's pretty shocking. Like, you guys know loot boxes don't bother me personally, but in that, like, wow. Now we're getting to the point where, okay, NBA 2K20, mind you, I'm not into sports games, but from what I saw, they're marketing that game as a casino simulator with a side of basketball. Like, and did you guys see, like, they had so many dislikes in the trailer that they went and, like, 2K went and unlisted the trailer and disabled the likes and dislikes. Like, you know you fucked up when you did that. Like, I'm usually not big on boycotts because I don't think they really do anything. That game needs to get boycotted to hell. Because that's way too damn much. It's insane. It's like, oh, and by the way, like, Angry Joe's video, he points out how, like, games have to be rated T if they have, like, gambling simulations and stuff. And it's rated E for everyone. Like, at the very least, that game should be rated T. Because that's the policy, according to their own description. That's why I say the ESRB, man, it's kind of a joke, like game rating systems and everything. Oh shit! Yeah, I was in a bad spot there. Don't you mean surprise mechanic? Yeah, these are the ultimate surprise mechanic. Like, they literally have like a spin the wheel thing and then like slot machine. They actually have like a real slot machine in the game. It's fucking crazy. Like, at what point... Like I said before, I'm not into sports games, but when I was a kid, I remember playing sports games like NBA Jam, where you pick your team and you play. It doesn't have all this garbage in it, you know? What blows my mind more than anything, though, are the people that still go out day one and spend $60 on a NBA 2K game or Madden or whatever the case may be. I don't understand that. And I told you guys before, I told this story, I worked with a guy at Best Buy that you go to his house, his entire, and I mean 100% of his game collection was like FIFA 2014, FIFA 2015, FIFA 2016, followed by Madden, NBA. There was nothing else. I can't relate. I don't get it. If there's actual gambling, they have to be adults only. Simulated gambling requires teen at least, right? And this is, if you watch the trailer for NBA 2K20, it's most definitely 100% simulated gambling. There's no other way to describe it, yet it's rated E. That's what I mean by the SRB is kind of a joke at this point. Yeah, they need to rework the whole rating system. It's just, I don't know. There's also kind of no point in having adults only rating, because like nothing's ever adults only rated. And if it is, like stores won't even stock it, so why even have that? I thought E10 Plus was the lowest rating for gambling. If you look at the actual ESRB website and look at the breakdown of what constitute each, simulated gambling is listed under T. E doesn't say anything about it. So, by their own policy on their actual website, it should be T rating. But it's not. They have it as E. The last sports game I liked was NBA Jam. I would agree, but I really liked, which I'm probably going to stream someday if I remember. I really liked NBA Jam, the remake on PS3 or sequel, whatever it was. That was actually a lot of fun. I liked that one. It felt like old school NBA Jam, but with better graphics. I played that online with my friends for like when it came out, I spent so many nights playing online with my friends. Like we'd have like 2-on-2 versus with the all mascots. It was the funniest shit. I never heard of simulated gambling. Yeah, Goblin, when you get a chance, go on YouTube and look up the NBA 2K20. Actually, just look up Angry Joe's video where he talks about it. He shows it and reacts to it, and it's pretty shocking. Like, it's not even a sports game anymore. I didn't play that one, so it was any good. Yeah, it was good. The NBA Jam on PS3. I think it was on 360 also, but it feels like old school NBA Jam. Just better graphics. It doesn't feel like a real sports simulated game, which that's why I like it, because I'm not a sports guy. But if I have like an arcade style sports game, I'll have a blast with it. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Here we go. Curb stomp! I love it. Anyone remember when AAA game developers weren't garbage? Was Michael Jordan still in it? You know what? I don't remember, actually. I think, I could be wrong, but I think the rosters were all updated. So I think it was all, like, modern players and stuff. So I don't think Jordan was in it. But it's been forever. I haven't played it since it first came out, so it's been ages. Oh, these guys are going to explode. Here we go. Yeah! Meatloaf. Oh, come on. No, no, you go down. You go down. You go down. Wait, I want to curb stomp them. Curb stomp or chainsaw? No, I want a chainsaw. Here we go. You don't need a Space Jam game? Hell yeah. I used to like the one, my cousin had it actually, when I didn't have a PS1. On PS1, there was a Space Jam game. Which really was just a basketball game, but it was awesome. I don't know if it was actually good, or did I just remember it nostalgically, but I do remember enjoying it. Sweet. The SRB only exists because some asshole politician in the 90s told the gaming industry to regulate itself, or the government would do them. That's 100% factual. Yep, we were around during that time. I remember. Anyone know why we have the rating system for movies? A lot of it had to do with Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom when he rips the guy's heart out. That movie was practically responsible for the PG-13 rating. It was like the Doom and Mortal Kombat of our generation, basically. but for movies. Someone needs to make a good-ass boxing game. I haven't seen nothing since Fight Night Round 3. You know, oh my god, I'm glad you mentioned that, because Fight Night Round 3, I had bought that game. I love that game. That's one of the few sports games I do enjoy. I like boxing. In real life, I do like boxing. Boxing's a very Puerto Rican thing. Like, well, I mean, Hispanic families in general. Puerto Rican families, boxing is always a big thing when there's a big match between two good boxers, especially Hispanic one. Family get-togethers, pay-per-view, or piracy. Also works. I may or may not do that. But, yeah, boxing's a big thing in Spanish culture. I love boxing. That's the only sport I really actually actively enjoy. And the games, too. Which is why I love Punch-Out so much. Punch-Out's one of my favorite Nintendo games. But Fight Night Round 3 is really cool. I haven't bought a Fight Night. Has there been a Fight Night since then? Because that's the last one I bought. Or, no, the last one I bought was Fight Night... Hold on, let me look at my shit. On my PS3, I have... Fight Night... What, Final... Maybe that is Round 3. I can't see what that's called from here. Hold on. It's bothering me now. I gotta turn on the light so I can see. Alright, I have... Fight Night Champion. That's the last one I bought. Alright. Yeah, Fight Night Champion. That's the last one I bought on PS3. I think Round 3 came before that. I have that on 360. It's big in black families, too. I remember everything coming to a halt whenever Tyson fought. Yeah, that is true. Black... See, the thing... A lot of things... You see a lot of it here in Florida, because in Florida, not the majority of the population, but a huge part of Central Florida... It's funny, because Florida's very... Depending on what parts of Florida you go to, it's very racially... not divided, because people here tend to get along. But there's more of certain kinds of race. Like, if you go up north, like the Panhandle area, it's a lot of... And this is just a general statement, but it's a lot of white retired folks. Central, it's a lot of Spanish and black people. And South Florida is basically Cuba. So that's just how the demographics are. So here in Central Florida, you know, as a Hispanic person growing up in a Hispanic family... You share a lot with black families here. Black and Hispanic families very similar in terms of things they do. Like you mentioned, one I see is boxing's big in black families too. Like there's so much in common. And like I said, it's a very general thing. So I mean, it doesn't apply to everyone. But, oh, don't get me started. My mom's side of family loves boxing. Is your mom's side Spanish or? Don't forget, you can all be check objectives. Go Carmine! That guy got his head blown off. Who would win, Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali, both in their prime? Assuming there's no ear biting, I think Ali would beat him. I would say that. Although Mike Tyson was in his prime, the guy was I mean, he was a machine. He was a black Ivan Drago. Like, he was a tank. I'll still say Ali, though. Segregated is the word. Yeah, but I feel like segregated is more of a racial thing, like segregation back in the day. It's just I guess it's more just certain races concentrate more in certain areas. I think it's just a cultural thing, though.
Rook, you're with us. Let's move.
This is Control, requesting more reinforcements to Sector 4.
Okay, got Reavers running out too. I need a long shot. Look at that. Nope. Go! I need clone troopers to come out of that gunship. Let's do it. Oh shit. Nope, nope, no! I watch UFC these days. The fights are a lot more intense. Yeah, I can't get into UFC. I've tried too. Like, I'll get together with friends and watch UFC fight. I just don't like it anymore. I don't even know why. I don't really have a reason. I don't like it anywhere near as much as boxing. It's a lot more brutal and stuff, but I don't know. To me, boxing's a lot more. See, I don't even know why. I don't really have a specific reason. So the overall feel of boxing is a lot more classier and just like more entertaining to me. I don't know why I like it better. Have you played Punch-Out for the Wii? I heard it's pretty good. Yes. I would love to stream that sometime. I'd have to figure out how to do that without punching my camera or my mic, but Punch-Out for the Wii is outstanding, and I'm genuinely frustrated that we never got a sequel to it. For the Switch. I mean, why would you not have a Switch version?
Let's move.
You know, it's got the same motion controls.
This is Control. Requesting
Yeah, this is a bad idea. I'm going back. Yeah, mom's side Puerto Rican. Oh, yeah. Then definitely they're in the boxing. I'm curious, what's your position on statehood for Puerto Rico? I never really knew much about the pros and cons. See, I don't know. I never lived in Puerto Rico. I didn't move from there. I was born here. I was born in Orlando, actually. And I've lived here all my life. But I'm very familiar with Puerto Rico. That's where all my extended family is. We used to go every summer, so I'm very familiar with it. But I've never lived there. But if you ask people that live there, like I have family that live there, people have very strong feelings about it. My cousin that actually just moved from there to be a cameraman in LA, I've talked about it to him before, and he said a lot of people over there are like 50-50. Because a lot of people over there think it would help out, like with like, you know, because Puerto Rico they're U.S. citizens, but they're U.S. territory. So while they're part of the United States, they don't necessarily have all like the benefits of it. I don't know the details to what they have or don't have, but some people, Puerto Ricans are very proud people. A lot of them would never want to be a state because they want to be Puerto Rico and, you know, just have their island pride, which, in my opinion, you can still have that, you know, and be a state. You know, if you're going to be able to serve in the military and everything, like my dad was a Vietnam vet, you know, Puerto Rico might not be a state, but they still fight in the military. You know, they're still U.S. citizens, so I don't see the downside of becoming a state. Like, to me, it's kind of like a you might as well thing. And then situations like after the hurricane and they barely got any help over there. I'm not even going to get started on that because that can get political, but if you know family in Puerto Rico, like, they, contrary to what's been advertised by the President of the United States, they really were left in the cold, essentially, when it came to the hurricane. They did not get help. Those are just facts. Being an actual state might help in situations like that, you know? So, I don't know, it's a double-edged sword in a way. Boricua, yep. Yeah, because Texans are proud of it, you're right. That's what I mean, you can still have, like, Puerto Rican pride and be a state. But a lot of the people that are for it, a lot of them want it to have a firm, established government that's... Because one thing about Puerto Rico, the government's well known to be openly corrupt. People over there, like the governor over there just got booted out by the people. There were protests for days. It was insane. And he got kicked the fuck out. He had to resign, hired someone else. They're going through a whole change of government now because of it. Like, there was almost a freaking revolution over it. So, a lot of people think that would help. I don't know if necessarily that would help being a state, because I think politicians in general are corrupt even if you are a state or not, you know? Yeah, my Puerto Rican family members are proud to be both Puerto Rican and American. It's funny, too, because, like, a lot of people don't realize I'm fully Puerto Rican. Like, I had... Oh, my God. Like, most people think I'm Italian. I don't have any Italian in my family. But I had one person on stream, and I had to share the comment on Twitter the other day. I was complaining about The Last Jedi in one of my streams, and I guess they watched one of my streams later, and they left a comment calling me a white racist Trump tard, I think was the correct terminology. A, I don't like Trump. B, I'm not white at all. But I guess I could pass for a white person, so okay. But if you actually go to Puerto Rico, like, people think Puerto Ricans are all dark skinned for some reason. If you go to Puerto Rico, you'll see like white skinned, blue eyed Puerto Ricans, people that look almost black, and then somewhere in between. That's just how it is, because if you look at the history, you had Taino Indians that were native to the island, people from Spain, and black slaves that all meshed together. So it's just a big mishmash. Look at Flint, them being a state didn't do much. Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, Puerto Rico being a state, I don't know how much that would help or hurt. I don't know. I don't have that data. But to me, like, it's a U.S. territory. Here's one reason I think it should be a state. You get a lot of ignorant people in this country, a lot of racially ignorant people that don't see Puerto Ricans as real Americans, and you saw a lot of that after the hurricane last year. But you see a lot of that. I think that would help with that conception. Like, if it becomes a state, then there's no argument, you know? But I hate people like that, because to me, I take that personally, because first of all, I'm Puerto Rican. My family's Puerto Rican. My father's a Vietnam War veteran that fought for the country, and he's not a real American.
I missed my family.
You know, it's ignorance. It's racism at the end of the day. It sounds like the government influenced by gangs in Puerto Rican. Yeah, in Puerto Rico too. Another thing, I would never live there, and a lot of people move out of there because crime is really bad.
Well, thanks, Sergeant.
Crime over there is like, there's like, I'm talking like Mexican cartel style crimes that happen over there all the time.
Copy that, Delta.
Everything okay on your end?
Funny, in high school, everyone thought my friend was Mexican or Hispanic, but he's Italian.
What'd you find?
I...
Tell me, Anya. Don't bullshit me.
The Jane Doe I mentioned, she fits the description, but... Well, looks like she was released a few days ago. We don't have any info after that.
There's gotta be another lead, or...
Oh yeah, by the way, Dom is looking for his wife actively in this game. That's his main, like, role in this game. His wife, he's trying to find her, and
Not again!
all he knows is that
Lost her again!
the Locusts probably have her. So,
Damn it!
Copy that, Anya. Delta out. Dom, you okay?
Just... I'll catch up with you in a sec, Marcus.
did Dom mention his wife in the first game? I don't remember. I don't remember talking about her.
Let's go.
But yeah, throughout this game, that's the whole time he's like, I need to find her. So that plays a big part in his character arc. And every time he gets a lead on her, it's a dead end. Who's the guy with the bandana? Oh, I don't know. I didn't even notice the guy with the bandana. I'll have to take a look once the level starts. Damn, those cutscenes kind of look like shit.
Strangers to war.
They got blurry.
After all, we've been fighting for as long as we can remember. War is all we know.
It's Hoffman.
In the past,
Oh, Marcus. You're talking about Marcus? Yeah.
we fought for country. We fought for freedom. But all that changed after E-Day.
Damn, this game's awesome too.
15 years, we've been fighting for our very survival against inhuman, genocidal monsters. But it is a fight we cannot continue. Humanity faces extinction unless we end this war.
The final boss in this game is extremely easy too. You guys will see that.
Land down, Sergeant. Why not just drill down here?
Jacinto's the one place it can't dig through, and land down's a perfect spot to hit them on their own turf.
Heard there's a shitload of grubs there, Sergeant.
More like 10 shitloads.
10 shitloads.
We had hoped the light mass bombing would decimate the locust horde. But they survived. And have returned stronger than ever.
The story got so much bigger in this game.
That can sink entire cities. Even Jacinto, our last beacon of hope through all these dark days.
Welcome back, Kremet.
Now at risk.
Kremet's crackhead uncle and the weird
We'll
panda.
have nothing left to defend. And that means we have only one option. Attack.
I think this level the cowboy hats. I don't remember any of them are.
Gears, what I ask of you now is not an easy thing, but it is necessary. If we are to survive, if we
It's
are
an awesome
to live
opening.
long enough to see the seasons pass, our children grow, and experience a time of peace that we have never known, we must now take this fight to
Yeah, I remember this.
We will go to where they live.
They're basically throwing soldiers underground in little pods.
Will destroy the day we take the battle to the heart of the enemy. This is the day that we correct the course of human history. This is the day we ensure our survival as a species.
Guess when you're doing a game about war, you have to go bigger every time. That's true.
My fellow gears, go forth and bring back the hope of humanity.
There's Dizzy.
Welcome to the big suck, Sergeant Phoenix. You ready to hit the road?
He reminds me of a Hound from Transformers in Age of Extinction. The main characters must be immune to headshots and shrapnel since they don't need helmets. Yeah. It's only the generic soldiers that don't have, or that do have helmets. I guess it saves them from animating everybody.
Oh yeah, name's Dizzy. I'm a Riggs, a little sweet thing.
Oh, this part's gonna be a bitch.
You a conscript? I ain't got no choice once he took the lifeboat assistance. Family got the groceries.
You know, it's funny. This is very similar to real life, where it'll probably take some kind of alien or singular threat to get humanity to coexist as one. Because like, even in Halo, there was a bunch of like rebellions. People were at war, and then an alien race came to wipe us out, and then humanity formed like one government. Same thing here.
Roger that, Delta. You're good to go.
It's like, oh shit, aliens are underground monsters. We all gotta form one government now. Was there ever a Starship Trooper moment where someone takes off their helmet and gets sniped? I don't know. I feel like they've done that in several things. Because Carmine in the first one got sniped, but he didn't take his helmet off. His gun was jammed. Sort of like Snake and a few other soldiers are the only ones that didn't need balaclavas, yeah. Macross did that too, pretty much, or Robotech. I used to like Robotech, but I was never really that familiar with the story. Hey, I'll shoot the cowboy hats if I see him. That I won't worry about it. I think there was an achievement for that, though, and I'm pretty sure I got it. Because I have this almost 100%ed. Actually, the only achievement I'm missing in this game is getting 100,000 kills. That takes ages. I've literally worked on that since it came out. Happens during the training exercise in the first... Oh, I remember that! I used to love Starship Troopers. I need to pick up that Blu-ray and review it. I love that movie. I love turret sections. So much more action-packed than the first game. Good lord. Well, they're dead. Helmets don't protect them from direct fire in real life anyways, or from rifle fire. At least it gives them a sense of safety, though. I guess that's the more important thing. Or false confidence. Ah, these things are so hard to hit sometimes. Oh, no! Ah! Ah, I failed. I love Gears of War. Welcome, Super Mario. Super Mario is a Gears of War fan. Awesome. It's great to hear. I remember how much I hate this mission. Yeah, this part's a pain in the ass. The hardest parts are always those ones where you don't have any cover, and you're just at the mercy of the game, and it's a barrage of bullshit. That's what this part is. And every time you die, you have to keep seeing the same scene right here. Can't even do anything until now. Alright. Here we go. Now you can do something. Why not start the checkpoint here? Oh! god, this part's so hard. Ah! Damn! Like, you can't get hit twice. Wow. Was Mario ever a soldier? He's done everything else. We haven't had Soldier Mario yet. Mario's a jack of all trades, man. What has he been? He's been a construction worker, a demolition man. The one thing he hasn't been in a video game is a plumber. Of all things. Well, how is he a plumber in any game? Because he walks through pipes? He's been a math teacher. He's been a doctor, a pharmacist, if you will. He's been a professional vehicle racer, a golf star. He's been an NBA player. He's did so much things. He's been a furry. Yes, he has. He has. Oh, come on. Maximum effort. Maximum effort. Ultra focus. Fuck, that hit. I take one more hit, I'm down. Oh, God. Whoa! Checkpoint, please. Checkpoint, please. Oh, you fucker. Hell away from me. It's gonna run me off the road. I got the driver. That Reaver was invincible, apparently. They better not make me do that section again. Who would have turned furry for Crystal? I liked Crystal. I thought she was cool. Oh! Why no checkpoint? Sons of bitches, man. At least start me off after this cutscene here, or whatever the hell they want. The graphics are awesome, and this is last gen, too. I mean, I'm sure it's Xbox One X enhanced, but still. Because checkpoints didn't make it to the stream, that's true. Alright. Now, on the turret. Ah! No! I got hit. I can't take another one. Ooh! Oh! That was absolute butt clench. Alright. It's gonna show up over here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It takes so much damage. Oh my god. That was so incredibly stressful. You know what game I want to stream sometime that I call it Diet Gears of War? Terminator Salvation on Xbox 360. It's actually not a bad game. It's a ripoff of Gears of War. It plays very similar. It's pretty good, actually. I'll stream it sometime.
I'm on the rear guard Regalado.
Oh, God.
Roger that, Ty. See you.
Does your fiance ever wonder why you yell out loud about the butt clip? No, she hears me all the time. I say worse things. PlayStation is better than Nintendo Switch. I mean, yeah, I agree. I'm not a big Switch person. I love Nintendo, but I just have my Switch for exclusives. I know there's some people that worship the Switch. Like, anything, like, everything has to be on the Switch. Me, I just buy my exclusives. I like the updated graphics on the other consoles, trophies and achievements. Oh, the whole package. By the way, has anyone played that new Switch game that just came out today? I think it came out today. Oh man, I don't know what it's called. Everyone's talking about it. It looks like a Japanese game where it's like these future cops or something. I'm thinking of downloading that game. Alpha something. Damn, I don't remember. I saw a trailer for it a long time ago, and it looked interesting. I've heard good things, though. It's exclusive, too. Astral Train, that's what I was thinking of. Has anyone here played it yet? I kind of want to pick it up. It's Alani. Hold on. Alani there is my fiance. Speaking of... we were just speaking about you. She wants me to check my phone. Ooh, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. She texted me, want a beer. My dad bought more, and I was trying to give you one. Hang on, let me go grab another beer real quick. Cheers, stream. Astral Train, the spiritual successor to Capcom's Chaos Legion. Never played that either. But Astral Train, it's not like a sequel or remake or anything, right? Like, it's a brand new original IP. If I understand it correctly. Shit. Yeah, Zelani is my fiance. I don't know how long she will be on the stream, because she's probably just going to say hi and then leave the stream and go watch some cooking shows. We always get into it, because like, I like cooking shows too, but she'll spend like all day watching cooking shows, and I'll be like, I can only take so much of Master Chef Junior in one day. Yeah, I need to get, alright, so it is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure mixed with bait. What's the gameplay like, though? Is it like third-person shooter? I guess I need to look up some trailers before I spend $60 on it. I'm more interested in it because it's an actual exclusive. And that's all I like to buy on my Switch. Okay, where am I going to hide now? Oh, God. You sons. Oh, here's a good spot. Oh! Oh! Hey, Goblin, when are you streaming again? I know Goblin was, he was having computer problems, but he just fixed his PC. Waiting for your stream again, man. I used to use your streams while I'm editing. I used to watch them. It's like, because usually while I'm editing, I'm watching other YouTuber videos. Like, I barely ever watch cable TV. Like, YouTube is my main source of entertainment, really. Usually my buddies are live streaming, I'll jump in and chat while I'm editing. Because, honestly, like, making a YouTube video, it takes me, like, 2 or 3 days to make, of editing. Like, that, it can get boring, just editing for hours straight, so... Sometimes it's good to have a little distraction. Oh, shit. Oh my god, there's so many of them, what the fuck? Oh my god! I don't even know what the hell just happened. Think of it like cops and police knots with the craziness. Yeah, I might have to get it. I'm gonna watch some trailers before I decide. But so far, I heard that it's been getting really good reviews from people. At least you don't have to deal with Krill anymore. Yeah, thank God, man. Krill are the worst fucking thing in... I was gonna say Resident Evil and Gears of War. I can't stand them. Oh, I didn't get the ammo! Maybe the second week of September. Awesome, I'll join in. How'd you learn to edit? That's a hill I'm trying to climb. I had some very basic editing knowledge, but the best way to learn, and I'll say this about a lot of things, the best way to learn anything on YouTube, watch other YouTube videos. You don't need to go to college, no digital media programs, or just go on YouTube and look up other channels like how to use Premiere, or how to use Movie Maker, whatever you want to use. Just watch a lot of YouTube tutorials and keep practicing. That's how I learned everything I do on YouTube. I watched other people, and I looked up YouTube tutorials. But you'd be surprised, YouTube is a very excellent tool when it comes to just learning how to YouTube, the best way to learn how to do that is by learning from YouTube itself. There's a lot of good channels up there. One I really like to use is Nick Nimmin. He's got a good channel that has a lot of really good YouTube tips. Actually, what you guys see in these streams, how I have the layout all set up and everything with all the widgets and everything, I learned how to do all that from his channel. 100%. But yeah, YouTube tutorials, man. YouTube tutorials and a lot of repetition. That's how you learn. The craziness action of Bayonetta, DMC, and Nier Automata, yeah, I think I'll pick it up. Because I want more Switch exclusives. It's just, it's hard finding good third-party Switch exclusives. All the good stuff is made by Nintendo. Third parties, I could just get it on PS4 or Xbox. So it's cool seeing a third party that I have to get on the Switch. God. This part's ridiculous, man. Dizzy! Fuck. Gotta get back. No! Oh! Oh! I was about to go down. I actually had the guy how did edits for Sing 420 teach me. Been watching Ultraman stuff lately, the movies from DBZ. Yeah, I used to like Ultraman. Don't they have a new series on Netflix? Like an updated one? I hope you're playing on maximum difficulty. Always. This is on insane. Yeah, always, if it's not a retro game before the N64 era, I always play on the hardest. Jill and Claire would be a cool team up for Resident Evil. I'd like them to tie up some loose ends like Natalia. I think... I have no factual basis for this. I think the whole Natalia thing, I think they're just going to forget about it. I don't... I think they will forget about it. And I want to see Jill and Leon team up. And... I need to get back on that turret. Whoa! Oh, they have grappling hooks? Oh my god. Here we go. Here in the Netflix, Ultraman doesn't go Daikaiju. Also, he's like small the whole time. I used to have an Ultraman Super Nintendo game. I remember that. Oh, they hijacked it. I think we're literally the only transport that makes it underground. This is ridiculous. I love these sections, man. See, Gears of War is not about stealth. I love these just... It's like Doom Eternal. You just grab a turret and you just go at it. Like, that's when these games are at their best. Just absolute carnage and action. Woo! Or Jill, Claire, and Sheva. Jill, Claire, and Sheva for RE8. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Sheva back. I actually liked her as a character. I just didn't like her when she's the AI. On Professional, she's a bitch. But I liked her. She was a cool new character in the series. She did get annoying after a while, though. Every 2 seconds, she's like, Chris! Oh, damn it. Get off my ship. Oh, my God. Wow. Look at that. To get to 100,000 kills and get that achievement... I need like 70,000 more kills. Good lord. Alright. Never gonna get that achievement. That's outrageous. Oh shit. What? What hit me? Man, nothing even hit me. Nothing did. I'm not expecting them to tie up Natalia or anything, but then again, I never expect to see Rebecca again either. Yeah, that's true. Well, although we haven't seen Rebecca again in a game yet. That was in the CG movie. I wouldn't mind them tying up Natalia in a CG movie. Oh, man. Goddamn Sheva using all my healing items. It was funny because the other day someone left a comment on my Resident Evil Timeline video saying poor Sheva never has any ammo. And that's because when I recorded the gameplay footage, I was playing on the hardest difficulty and she kept using all my shit. So I just took everything away from her. So in the footage, like, you never see her with ammo. She's always struggling. I was like, you know what? You're going to use all my ammo and healing items when you don't need to. I'm taking them away. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Can't aim at them, man. They're crouching. AI legit has aimbot. I wouldn't be surprised. They're assholes. It took me like a month and a half to get that achievement. You have to repeat the last mission a million times. Yeah, Screamer, you're talking about the mission with the, when you're on the Brumach and you're shooting all the locusts down below the chain gun, right? Because I did that over and over for a while and I got like 10,000 kills, but I got so bored having to repeat it that I get bored quick. So it's going to take me forever to get that achievement if I ever do. Yeah, there's this mission near the end when you're on a Brumach and you could get a lot of kills that way. But you just have to keep restarting checkpoint over and over and over and over. And it just you have to have like YouTube videos or some other shit going on in the background while you're doing it because it's boring. Okay, there we go. Yes. I think I'm almost near the end. See, this is awesome, man. There were no, like, huge action set pieces like this in the first Gears of War. Oh, hell no. Hello there. Welcome to my boat. Or my giant vehicle. That's my greeting right there. No! Oh, God, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. No, 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 no! Come on, come on, come on!
Hurry up, Dizzy, they're coming back.
Single lane bridge. Oh God. Do I have to do anything? Kill the driver of the hijack assault. I already did. Oh. Come on, come on, come on! Yes, I killed the driver. Awesome. Once again, we're talking about everything possible during the stream. Yeah, that's the norm. For those of you new to these streams, it's rare when we actually talk about the games themselves. Usually it devolves into some other nonsense. I think the best, or at least my favorite stream conversations, I'm laughing thinking about it, hold on. The best stream conversations we had was the whole Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Area 51 thing. Like, I got the giggles that day. Oh, shit. God, man. Oh, God, it's plural. That's why. Come on. I hate you. I wonder if I could kill it at all. Is that it? Nope. Oh my God. I can't get him anymore. You know, Gears needs mechs. You kind of get them in 3. But not giant ones. But yeah, if they had giant Pacific Rim style ones, that'd be awesome. What are they called in that? Weren't they? Oh man, it's right on the tip of my tongue. I don't remember what the suits were called. Jaegers? Jaegers, right? Chad is devolved and talking about Capcom's thick womans. Yeah, I like some of Capcom's thick womans. Jury is my Street Fighter wife. Jury and Cammy. I have 2 Street Fighter wives. Oh shit. Oh! Alright, well, there was no chance of survival there. Pacific Rim Body equals Jaegers, yeah, that's what I thought.
Control.
Damn it! Why is the checkpoint so far back? Yeah, I hate that. They put the checkpoint so far back in a section where you have no defense. You just sit there. You have to take the missiles. By the way, we are at 40. Oh, we're almost at 48,500. We are maybe next month we get to 50K. That'd be awesome. Hopefully. Oh shit! Shit, he was right there. Alright, he's down. Damn it. Appreciating Jury, I see you're a man of culture as well. Absolutely. She actually became my favorite Street Fighter character when they first premiered her in Street Fighter, or Super Street Fighter 4. I love Jury. I almost bought a huge expensive statue of her, but it was between that or Poison and Roxy, so I ended up getting Poison and Roxy instead. Poison's my other favorite, but she's a Final Fight character more, I would say. Get out of here. Fuck you think you are? Oh wait, I gotta get ready for the other one. Where is it? It's gonna be up there. Oh my god. I wish I could save state. Cammy made me realize things growing up. Alright. I know you're there. Come on. Come on. How are you supposed to do that? This is going to be one of those parts. This is going to be one of those annoying parts where they just, like, kill you one shot over and over. And then you have to do the whole thing again.
Control.
Damn! I would like to have a Jury statue as well. Yeah, there's a company, Sideshow. They do a lot of really cool stuff. They have a really cool Jury one, but it's like $700. So I was like... And it was when I got my tax return, so you know, every tax season you want to splurge a little. And then the Poison and Roxy ones were like $350 each. So I was like, I could get 2 or I could get the one Jury one. So I got the 2. Rainbow Mika thinking above right. And Poison's not exactly pure female. I've always disagreed with that. So for those of you that don't know, originally Poison, that character was a palette swap with Roxy. 2 female characters in the Mad Gear game Final Fight, but in the original creator's notes, he had notes that she was a half-breed, or new half, which in Japan is like a transsexual term. And then in America, they were worried about... Well, the way the story goes, details differ from I guess, website to website when you research it. But the overall story goes that in America, they were they were worried about how Americans would react to beating up a woman in a video game. Although we have Mortal Kombat, but whatever. So they eventually just said, "Oh, well, they're transsexuals." But then when you think about it, so if someone has a sex change, it's okay to beat them up like that. That's what they're really going at. So it's been a thing over the years where Capcom has never specifically stated their stance on the matter, And you have fans that are like, no, she's a woman. You have fans that are saying she's a transsexual icon. And then you have fans in the middle that don't care. And then Capcom, the only official thing Capcom ever said is, well, she's whatever you want her to be. And they just left it at that. So it's one of those things where, to me, she's always been a female character because more so the reasons why people say, oh god, hold on, no! Oh my god, I'm alive, hold on. You motherfucker! How am I supposed to... Why can't there be a checkpoint right there? Why? Was she actually transgender or transvestite? They've never actually said anything. I don't know. That's what I mean. Like, it was originally just a censorship thing, and then it grew into this whole thing in the fan community. And then, see, I understand where Capcom is coming from, because now, fast forward decades, and you're at the point where if they come out and say she is transgender, that's going to piss off all the people that for years have been like, no, she's a female. But if you come out and say that she's not transgender, that's going to piss off all the people that see her as like an icon for the transgender community. So I think they did the best thing possible when they basically said, you know what, you guys decide, we're just going to leave it alone. I think that's, from a company, corporate point of view, I think that's the best response they could have given. Just kindly stepped out of the conversation. But, I don't know. See, to me, in-game, they've never really confirmed that she's anything but a female. And also, on top of that, Roxy. For some reason, Roxy, she's the red-haired palette swap. There's never been controversy about her. Like, she's always been female, so why is that? So, I don't know. I just don't think she has a penis. At the end of the day, she doesn't have anything because she's a digital person. That doesn't exist in real life. The fact of the matter is that she has never been shown as anything other than strictly female, right? And that's how I see it. I mean, the games have played around with the idea and, like, thrown little quips in there, but there's nothing, like, in her bio or anything. It's just outside of the video game universe. It's never been a thing. Alright, no, I'm going to start shooting this thing from now. Please! Oh, thank God! Damn! Capcom's response always seems to be tongue-in-cheek. I don't know, is she? Right. Poison is poisoning, true. Who is your favorite FF character? FF. Sam, are you saying Final Fight or Final Fantasy? By your abbreviation. I'm assuming Final Fight. By the way, I have reasons to say that a new Final Fight is being worked on. Can't give much details other than that, but there's a reason you're seeing Final Fight characters popping up in Street Fighter V so much. Basically, Final Fight's coming.
Let's get down.
In what form? No details yet, but yeah.
Fate has thrown us together again.
Final Fantasy, my favorite Final Fantasy character of all time? I don't know. I was never huge into Final Fantasy. I like 7 and 8.
Happens for a reason.
So I guess I'll say Squall, because I love Final Fantasy 8. That was my favorite growing up, not 7. Final Fantasy 8 is the first one I played. Will Cody be in the next Final Fight? As of right now, Cody is the mayor of... If he shows up in Final Fight, he's going to be the new Hagar. Because he's the mayor now of Metro City. And they added Lucia from Final Fight 3 and Street Fighter 5 recently. So they're ramping up the Final Fight promotion in Street Fighter 5. There's a reason for it. So hopefully we get some news later this year.
You heard her, Dizzy. We'll walk you there.
Beer number 2? What, for you, Rogue Dragon? Because this is my beer number 2 as well. I think I can have a third one, too. I mean, I can handle it. I'm saying I think I have in the house a third one. Okay, chat. Who do you pick in Final Fight? I always pick Guy. I always thought Guy was awesome. Yacht Club tweeted that they're working on a new Shovel Knight game. Yeah, I think, didn't they reveal it the other day? Isn't it like Shovel Knight Dig or something like that? Oh, no. You know what? This is the part... Oh, God. This is when they first introduced the tickers. I hate them so much. Appreciating 8. Still a man of culture, is he? Yeah, no, I love 8. And... Oh my god. I remember when I first got 8 on PlayStation, I was so into the story. And, like, there's a lot of love story moments, and I was into it. And I remember I was, like, not wanting to tell my friends. I was like, oh, shit. I'm actually into this love story. I want them to get together by the end. And I remember I was embarrassed to tell my friends I was into the story. Now as an adult, I don't give a shit. But, man, Renault and Squall, like, that was a good damn love story. It was better than Twilight. Come on.
What are those things?
I wonder if Guy will be Yakuza Tattoo Man.
Locusts use them like landmines, so keep your distance.
Lulu and Agris, Oaks, Fran are some of my favorite Final Fantasy, but I have no idea who they are. If they're an 8, I don't remember them by their names. How hammered can Fabian play before it becomes crap? You'd be surprised. What I've noticed, from my personal experience, the more I drink, I tend to get a little better at games because I actually focus more. I don't know. But getting hammered, it'll take a lot more than... It's not gonna happen tonight. I mean, it'll... As far as beer, I think I could have maybe 5 or 6 before I really start getting a little buzzed. Which I mentioned last stream. This is why I hate... Oh, no! This is why I hate going out and drinking, because you have to pay for it. And by the time I start feeling anything, like, I'm like 30, 40 bucks in, and I'm pissed off. I hate spending money on alcohol. See, there's the liquors. At least that wasn't as bad as in Judgment. In Judgment, you get railed by those liquors.
Nothing in sight yet, Control, but we'll keep an eye out.
Finally, someone else who actually admits they like Final Fantasy. Yeah, I thought Final Fantasy was awesome. And I'm sorry. I know... Let me say this first. I understand the time period for the PS1 graphics weren't that great. But compare PS1 Final Fantasy VII to Final Fantasy VIII PS1. Just the graphics. Like, I know graphics aren't everything, but 7 looks like shit compared to 8. Like, the characters all look like little, like, bubble people. You know, I always liked the graphics of 8, where they actually looked more like real people. Although 7's an awesome game, I'm not discounting that. Just that's another reason I like 8 better. I gotta stream Final Fantasy 13 sometime because I never beat it. Which is the reason I never got Final Fantasy 13 2 or Lightning Returns. Because I have 13 on my PS3, like 20% done, and then I didn't touch it again. And I actually like how it's not turn-based combat anymore. Like, I hate turn-based combat in general. Final Fantasy is the only games I ever really enjoyed that were turn-based. I've never been shit-maced in my life. I need to drink 6 or 7 beers in an hour or two just to get full buzz, and by then I'm pissing it all like fire. Oh my god, it's funny you say that, Rogue Dragon. I'm the same way. So my fiance says a lot, like, anytime we go out with friends at a bar or something, and I drink more than, like, 3 or 4 beers, like, I'm peeing all night. And you gotta, when you pee, you know, it's coming out of your body, so... Yeah, that happens to me all the time. I don't trust those things. Come to think of it, I've never really been shit-faced to the point where, like, I've never passed out from drinking. I've never even come close. I mean, I've been buzzed to the point where I can't drive and someone needs to take me home, but by the time I get home, I usually drink some water, pee, and lay down and just start watching TV, and then I'm fine. For me, it's weird, though. When I drink, like, I can't sleep. And alcohol's supposed to be a depressant, so it's supposed to make you tired. For me, I don't know if anyone else is like this, but for me, it's almost like... It almost has the same effect that caffeine's supposed to have. Like, I'll be up all night when I drink, just watching TV or playing video games. Oh, God. I have the 13 trilogy, and I enjoyed the entire thing, especially the music. Yeah, I liked 13 when it first came out, and I remember I said the same thing I say about every game when it first came out. Like, this game's awesome, I'm going to play it till I beat it. No, I play it, I enjoy it, and then I end up playing something else, and then I forget about it, and I got my ass capped. I might be in the minority, but I love Dirge of Cerberus. Oh, that was the PS2 one with Vincent, right? I have that one, and I never finished it either. Come to think of it, I barely started that one. I'm gonna have to... I'll have to stream that one sometime, too, because a while ago, I haven't tried it in years, but a while ago, that game barely worked on the PS2 emulator, but that was several updates ago, so it might actually be compatible now. I have blacked out before Tequila gets to me. Yeah, I don't know, it just... I don't even like getting to the point where... I don't even like getting to that point because I'll wake up the next day with a headache. Caffeine doesn't keep me up. Caffeine doesn't keep me up either. You know what's weird? What keeps me up? Like coffee. I drink a lot of coffee, but I'm trying to cut down on coffee because in all honesty, like drinking coffee makes me real anxious sometimes for no reason. And I know it's the coffee because when I don't drink it, I feel fine, but then I'm tired. But when I drink an energy, like a sugar-free energy drink, it doesn't have the same effect. So I don't know if it's the caffeine, but coffee specifically makes me feel really jittery. I love it, though. I love the coffee. Oh my god. See, if I had my long shot, man, I still haven't seen a sniper rifle in this whole game. Oh, look at it. They're all down. What am I going to do?
Hold still.
Alcohol messes with my sleep, too. I can't sleep for more than 3 or 5 hours. I did heavy drinking the night before. Yeah, same way. And I'll wake up in the middle of the night, and I'll be up for like an hour because I'm not tired anymore. It's weird. Oh, the AI's doing most of the work. Hold on, I'll let them do it. You gonna stream the remaster of Final Fantasy VIII? Eventually, but I don't know when. But I do want to get that one eventually because I do want to replay that. What is that? When is that out? And what consoles? Like, is it gonna be on Switch only, or is it coming out on like Xbox and PS4? Oh, come to think of it, didn't 9 also come out for consoles? I think it's so cool, though, that we're getting all these old games revived on these modern consoles. I love that, because then you don't have to mess with emulators. You have it on your PlayStation or your Xbox. They're doing that with Aladdin and The Lion King, which shot out of nowhere. Those games are really cool, though. I say the best way to play is like what you like, regardless of what people say. Oh, absolutely. That's the magic of... what? If the AI dies, you fail? What is this, Battletoads? Come on, man. September 3, I think, comes out on all of them. I probably won't get it right away. I have way too many damn games on my list that I want.
Nemesis.
I'm just going to run this time. Right here. Yeah, 9 came out a while back. Yeah, I got to pick that up, too. That's probably the one I played the least on PS1. Because I bought it and I barely touched it. See, but what I really liked, though, about 7 and 8 was the fact that it was all, like, futuristic and stuff. So when they went back to, like, Middle Ages kind of thing in 9, it wasn't as interesting to me. How the fuck? Oh, my God. Should I run for it? There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go.
Let's do this.
Toads of War. You know, one of my favorite RPG games, talking about Final Fantasy, one of my favorite RPG games was Super Mario RPG on SNES. Man, Mario RPG was so awesome. And I remember I got so excited whenever I saw... And I never owned that game. I rented it like crazy, though. I flipped out the first time I played it, and I saw Samus in the bed, like, resting. I was like, holy shit, a cameo! And I loved Metroid since I was little, so that was really cool seeing that. Oh, thank God. My heroes.
Copy that, Cole. Thanks for the assist.
Guess you don't need my help at all, Delta. Control, Delta.
I didn't tell anyone, but during record store day, I woke up very early to help support a record store near my house and had some free coffee and donuts afterwards. Had a sugar crash. Yeah, that'll happen.
Copy. Thanks,
Final Fantasy IX was a jewel of a game. Yeah, I heard that from everyone. I need to play all those. It's so hard finding time for all these RPGs because those games, like, you know, when you start those, like, you're invested for like 100 hours. They just take so long. That's why I appreciate, like, shorter games. Like, I know it's not a popular opinion, but shorter games like Call of Duty with campaign that you could beat in like 5 or 6 hours. Like, I like that. I feel those kind of games are important to have too. Not every game could be freaking Assassin's Creed Odyssey that I've been working on after a year. Where am I going? You Philistine Fabian for saying that fantasy-based games are boring. Hey, I like Zelda, alright? That's fantasy-based. So, I get some credit.
Control, how much farther to the
I know people have
zone?
issues with it, but I love Final Fantasy 15. I still haven't played
Beyond
it.
the tunnel ahead.
I appreciate that Noctis is a normal person, not an
Remember,
emo,
you run this
realistic, happy
recalibrated
person.
to dig from the exact location of the town's central
Oh
monument.
yeah, and they have that
You
Assassin's
have
Creed
to track
DLC.
the
That was
trucks
cool.
to get them properly aligned.
Wilco, Delta out.
RPGs, I usually play alongside something more action-packed. Whatever happened to, it's not really an RPG, I guess it's an RTS. Gears of War was gonna have like a Halo Wars or StarCraft style game. I remember I saw a trailer years ago. I wonder whatever happened with that.
Might versus light.
I wonder if that got canceled.
Meaning...
That I'd take an extra gun over a flashlight any day.
That's why playing Youngblood isn't worth it. There are way better games than burning your game out. I do agree with that, though. There are way... It sucks, man, because this is the first time a Wolfenstein game has come out where it's not going to be... If I get time to do a top 10 games of this year list, it's the first time Wolfenstein's not going to be part of it if one came out, like... Wolfenstein should always be part of my top 10 list, and it's just... I don't know. Like I said, I didn't hate Youngblood, but it was a fun but very, very flawed game. It was... And the last boss really took it down. Like, if I was giving it a review score, the last boss would have taken it down, like, at least a point. Because it just really... that's what... I guess it's not that the final boss breaks the game, but the final boss makes it apparent what is already broken in the game. Like, the final boss makes it very clear. Which is a shame, because, like, I like what Wolfenstein Youngblood was trying to do. I just don't think they executed it very well, and I think it would work great for Wolfenstein 3 if they refine it. Like, and it's not a popular opinion either. A lot of people didn't like the Borderlands style stuff. I love that. I love that they included that. I just didn't think it was done as well as something like Borderlands does it. Because Borderlands has perfected that system. I hate these things so much, man. Ugh. Fleamen.
Good to go.
Is that it? Oh god, I hear... Oh, on my headset it sounded like it was behind me. I know there's one left. It's... Where is it? Oh my god, I keep hearing the clicking. Yeah, Final Fantasy 15 is basically for best friends on a road trip. Yeah, I remember my friend, I have a close friend that's really into RPGs. That's like all he ever plays. And every time I went to his house when 15 came out, he was always playing it. All I ever saw was him driving around in a car. Like, that's all he was ever doing, was driving around. And I was like, is this all you do?
Dizzy, we could use some light.
I'm only 15, but I beat the second Zelda game, Link's Adventure, and it's my greatest achievement. Congratulations, Quentin. That's a great achievement, because a lot of people don't have the patience to get through that game, period. I don't like Zelda 2 as much. That's my least favorite Zelda game, but I feel the same way about it that I do Simon's Quest or Castlevania. Like, not a bad game, but I like the original formula better. But yeah, Zelda 2 is definitely not an easy game. And you're 15 and playing Zelda? Well done, man. Like, I love seeing that on the channel. People that are younger that aren't just playing Fortnite all day, you know? Like, it's fine to play it, but you're actually going back and playing older games. Like, I think it's important to experience all the games that came before. Like, I know people that are younger that they just don't touch old games. Like, it's all about updated graphics and Battle Royale. Like, that's, to me, that's a very sad gaming world. It's like waiting for the Xenomorph to pop out, right? It's the last Imp in a Doom level? Oh my god. That was so stressful, especially playing on the hardest difficulty in Doom. Youngblood was experimenting with a dozen different things and didn't make sure any of them worked fully, unfortunately. Yeah, I agree with that. That's what I mean. If you're not focusing on one thing, like, what's that saying they say? Like, you try different things, but you're a master of none. Something. I feel like that's what they did with that. Like, they didn't master any of these new systems. They just wanted to use it as a big experiment. Oh no, they better not shoot a rocket at me. Ooh. Okay, it's gotta be almost dead. Yes. Have you seen the MK Pack 1 release dates? Yeah, I think they're ridiculous. Like, you're waiting like months in between characters. Like, whatever happened to just having like Combat Pack 1, drop it on one day and just have all the characters? And then release Combat Pack 2 later. Like, why do we have to wait months? Like, so now I'll play as Nightwolf, and then I have to come back months later to play as the next character. I don't like that. I think they could have done way better. I have a strong dislike for Fortnite. I agree with you 100%. Yeah, it's funny, though. I gave Fortnite a chance, too, because, like, you guys know I'm not into, like, multiplayer online games. It's not my thing. I get bored quick. And the same thing happened with Fortnite. Like, first Battle Royale game I've played. I've never really gotten into Battle Royale games, but I downloaded it just because it was free, because I wanted to see what the big deal was. This was like a year ago, I think. I played like 20 minutes, and the whole time I was just walking around looking for someone. I couldn't find anybody, and then I was like, yeah, fuck this. Like, it was just enough for me to be like, this is boring, I'm done. And Apex Legends, I also tried. I actually played 2 or 3 rounds with NotAnother Game Collector. I felt the same way. I was just bored, man. Like, I dropped. You walk around for 20 minutes trying to find someone. When you do, it's usually a quick fire fight with either you dying or you killing them, and you walk for another 20 minutes trying to find someone else. It's not fun to me at all. Like, I don't understand why those games are so liked. I mean, at the end of the day, everything's got an audience. You can make a pile of shit and it'll have an audience. Oh, damn it, I threw my grenade accidentally. I knew that was going to happen. You know what happened? When I was moving my hand, I accidentally hit the right trigger with my leg, and I blew myself up like a dumbass. I need to play Castlevania Alucard Chronicles 1 and 2. Yeah, I have to also. I keep forgetting about those. Those are actually, from what I've heard from actual Castlevania fans, those are legitimately good games. So I do need to try those out.
Take cover!
Damn it. Will you stream Castlevania Order of Shadow sometime? I don't know. I did play that game the other day. I beat it in 30 minutes. I don't even know if it's worth streaming, because it's really bad. And the controls, because, like, it was made for, like, the old, like, Nokias and Sony Ericssons and stuff, where the controls are... It's weird, because the emulator I downloaded, the way it maps the controls, for the life of me, I couldn't figure out how to remap them. I was using a PlayStation 2 controller, and to move, like, left and right, I had to press L2 and R2, and then whipping was R2. No, it was L2 and L1 to move back and forth, and then R2 was whip, and then X was jump. It was so weird. It wasn't fun at all. But one thing I can say about Order of Shadows, for those that don't know what it is, it's a really shitty mobile phone game. But, I'll say this. The storyline's decent, and it has an amazing soundtrack. For some reason, it has a really good soundtrack. It's not like the only ones who played Fortnite are Epic's own employees. Well, Ninja also, who made multi-million dollars off of it. I like Castlevania for N64. Castlevania for N64 is a good game. I don't care what anyone says. I streamed that game and I enjoyed it thoroughly. I've always liked that game. Alright, see you later, Nitaku. I got far in the first one, but that was on the last PC. I re-downloaded it. So you're telling me, babe, is there someone out there who wants to see Pinot? What's my Pinot? What are you talking about? Elim on a phone. Oh, you're talking about Order of Shadows? Yeah, it was a phone game. To play it, you have to and I'm talking about, like, I don't mean like an iPhone app. I'm talking before apps were a thing. it was one of those games you have to like pay $2.99 for, and it would show it up on your bill. And all the phones were like Java based. They were Java based games. I'm talking like Sony Ericsson before iPhone existed. And since there were no controls for phone games back then, use your phone's dial pad and like the up, down, left, and right scroll arrows to play it. It's so bad. I remember when Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith came out, I bought the cell phone game, and I worked at a bank at the time as a teller, and I would just play it all the time between customers. And it sucks so bad. But yeah, you have to download a Java emulator to play it.
Drop a mortar through the roof. I need a
But I am including it in my big Castlevania project.
Wait for it.
It's non-canon, but we're making it canon. The soundtrack is so good, though. That's what I can't get over. Like, wow, why does this shitty game have a great soundtrack? And some songs never appeared again in Castlevania. Castlevania is like Sonic. Even if the game is bad, the soundtrack's awesome. Yeah. Did you enjoy the Nitro part in Castlevania? You know, that part actually, if you know where you're going, it's not as bad as people say. It's not as bad. But no, I didn't really enjoy that part. The rest of the game has. I'll give that part a pass. But only on Microsoft streaming service. Now, if you don't forget that great change Ninja did. Oh my god, who saw the when Ninja left to go to Mixer, he did like an advertisement or something like announcing it. It was one of the cringiest things I've ever seen. It was one of those like, you know, in real life, I'm trying to find an example, like you're in school or something and like a kid farts in class and everyone's laughing at him and you can tell he's embarrassed. Like, you know that feeling when you're really embarrassed for someone else but nothing happened to you. You're just feeling the embarrassment. Like, that's how I felt watching that Ninja ad with him announcing going to Mix. I was like, this is so bad. Like, I felt embarrassed for him. It was awful. No, it just makes me wonder how a phone game has a good soundtrack, right? I don't know. That's why when I was playing it, I was like, why does it sound so good? Like, it was a mobile phone game before mobile phone games were a thing. Yeah, it was pre-smartphone. All the tracks were like little MIDI tracks, and I think most... But you know what? Here's the thing. I think... Alright, I think the science behind it is that the space, the limitation of space on the game, because the game doesn't have any sound effects. Only music. There's no whip sounds or anything. It's silent, so they probably focused on making a really good soundtrack and just disabled sounds. I'm so sick of being notified when Ninja's on Mixer on my Xbox. Yeah, you know Microsoft is going to notify people like crazy for that, though. They're going to want people to watch Ninja, because that's like... I think Mixer's counting on the fact that that's really going to make them. Which it might. I mean, he's got a huge following, and he brought them with him. But that, like I said, I mean, everyone's got their audience. I personally don't enjoy Ninja. I watched a stream of his one time, just because I was like, why does he have millions of subscribers and people watching him? And I watch it, I don't get it. I think it's kind of obnoxious. Maybe he's a nice guy in real life, but on the stream I was like, ooh, this is really annoying. I can't deal with it. Oh shit. No, and you know what? I'm going the other way this time. Screw this. I'm going the other way. Actually, I don't think there's anything in Order of Shadow to make it non-canon. There's really not, and it fits because Order of Shadows is all about the cult that keeps resurrecting Dracula. It's the only game that's ever really gone into them in detail. So, it actually fits really nice in canon. So, the fact that it's non-canon, I'm just like, there's no reason for it at all. And this guy is probably Simon's... He could be father or grandfather. Depending on age. More than likely father. You're gonna stream Sonic Unleashed for mobile phones? So wait, Sonic Unleashed for mobile? What are you talking about? I have Sonic Unleashed on 360 and never finished it. That's the one where he's Sonic the Werehog, right? That's so weird. That's not Sonic. I don't know why they kept trying to experiment with a character like that. Yeah! Kiss my ass. You want some too? Delicious. I love it. I feel that way about PewDiePie. Yeah, PewDiePie's another one. I always say there's an audience for everything. That they prove it. Ooh, 3 in a row! 3 in a row! Beautiful. Oh, hell yeah. See, this is a way better path. I got artillery now. Dracula Shadow is a decent Castlevania fan game. It takes place 300 years after Simon's Quest. Really? I've never heard of that. I have to look that up. Oh, I was supposed to shoot over there.
Drop a mortar through the roof, Marcus. I need a way in.
What happened was the phone is Skynet and Order of Shadows that it thinks is the perfect Castlevania game. There was a time when Sega teamed up with Hooters to promote a Sonic game. Really? I've never heard of such a thing. That sounds awesome, though. Oh, going the wrong way. How do you feel about Ash Williams being in MK11? I hope he is. I think that'd be awesome, man. I love Evil Dead, though. I mean, people say it doesn't make sense, but it's like, it makes as much sense as the Joker, Spawn, or freaking Terminator. So you might as well just do it. You know what would be an interesting way to expand Castlevania? Show us evils that the Belmont sport in between fighting Dracula. I agree with that, because in the lore, they're known vampire hunters. So some people wonder, like, what do they do between Dracula? Well, they're actively hunting vampires. Like, Dracula's not the only vampire. Like, look at Portrait of Ruin. The main bad guy for a time was Bronner. He was just another vampire. Castlevania 64 has other vampires. Like, there's other ones. He's just the self-proclaimed king of the night. And not to mention, there's all kinds of other creepy crawlies, like werewolves and all this other shit. So it's not even just vampires. Like Leon Belmont said in Lament of Innocence, he didn't say, from this day forth the Belmont clan will hunt vampires. He said we'll hunt the night, which means everything that comes along with vampires. Do you mean that you feel groovy, right? God, here we go again. Do I have to... Damn it, I think I shot too early. No, I got him. God, please don't hurt me. Ah! Is it dead? Yeah, that mortar fire is awesome. Since you made it to the end of this video, I assume you enjoyed it, so why don't you go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any new content. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, links in the description below. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can join my Patreon or become a channel member. This is Fabian, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.